Sagittarius, hello you gorgeous creatures, how are you? Welcome to your reading for the week of the 21st of June 2022. I am going to start off by pulling a card from the Chakra Insight Oracle. This will hopefully just give us an overview of the week, a bit of a vibe, maybe something we can pay extra special attention to, something we can concentrate on. So let's just see what it's given you. Okay. I did call you Sagittarius at the beginning, didn't I? Okay. Sagittarius, you have the relationships card. The words on the card before I hold it up is intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. Okay, so this may well be a theme for you this week. It's got awful glare because the cards are very glossy. There we go. Hopefully you can see that there. I love the way those two hands are touching there. It's very intimate and yeah, it's nice. I like it. I'm just going to pull a card or two from the Rider-Waite Tarot as well. And these are additional sort of overall vibey messages from the universe, etc. cards. I don't know. I'm not making much sense today. We have the Judgment card. Okay, so there may be some sort of hearing a call for you this week. The Knight of Wands. Are you hearing a call to pursue your passion this week, my gorgeous friends? Okay, I'm going to move straight into the bulk of the reading. I'm using the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. And I have, as usual, called in my guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors who love me unconditionally and are of the highest vibration. I would invite you to do the same if you are led to do so or drawn to do so. You don't have to. It just may help you to tap into the energies a little bit better, but you will be divinely protected and connected regardless. Okay, your first card out this week is the Lovers. I am already seeing a theme here because this card is sitting in the position of your week as a whole. So there is definitely some good juju coming in for you. I'll just get some, no, I'm getting a no for that. Thank you, guys. Definitely some good loving up juju for my Sagittarius friends. Better run off and see if I've got any Sagittarius in my chart. Okay. Feeling chatty this morning. Next card out is the Two of Wands. Okay. Then we have the Sun. Lovely. The Three of Cups. Oh, happy days. So if it's your first time, thank you for being here. If you do enjoy the reading, I'd love you to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, very excited to be here myself. So thank you for coming along. So if this is your first time, what I'll be doing is laying out the outside of a box. That one is coming too, thank you. Laying out the outside of a box, and the final card will sit with these guys here. Next card out is the Ten of Cups. Oh, Sag, it really can't get much better than this at this point. Well, it can, of course. The Eight of Swords. All right, there may be a little bit of challenge in there for us. Nothing we can't get on top of. Look how strong and powerful that horse is. The Hermit card is coming out next. So just seeking two more cards. Three of Swords. And our final card, or two cards as the case may be. Right, let's have a look at what's going on for you. The final two cards, message from the universe, is this Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so interesting. It doesn't really marry up with some of the other messages that we're getting, but there's obviously a reason for it. So let's zoom out, have a look, and see what's going on. So obviously the first thing that does come through to me is that idea of lovers, intimacy, Knight of Wands, something coming in with a passionate, a passionate kind of thrust behind it. Probably not the right word to use in that situation. My apologies. So that's the first thing that's coming through. At a glance also, I'm seeing up in this corner here, we've got those two very strong yellow golden colours. So potentially, and I do use the Sun card as my card of stepping into that I am, that sense of knowing who you are and really stepping into that solar plexus power point or power center for yourself. We've also got the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. So you may well be at a crossroad somewhere in your life. Do I go this way or that way? We will talk about that in a little bit more detail very, very soon. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty good. There's quite a bit of green coming through as well. So a little bit of heart chakra energy, which we would expect with the Lovers card, with this intimacy card, even with the Knight of Wands, our passion being ignited there. So leading into that green, we've got a little bit of this indigo as well, indigo here. So potentially tapping into that third eye, that intuitive wisdom, psychic knowledge, that sort of thing as well. So that's the feel I'm getting as an overall. I do think, as I said, that intimacy is, it's come out as our overall message for the week for a reason. And that's because I do feel like that's what's really going to be the focus for you this week. So we will just jump straight in. As I said, that Lovers card is sitting in the position of your week as a whole. So it might be that you either are meeting somebody this week that is maybe a soul connection, a life partner, even a twin flame type relationship. It is most likely in terms of romance, given that we've also got this relationships card here. It's really about intimacy. There's two different hands on that card that are meeting. Sometimes when I talk about intimacy or, being romanced, even the Knight of Cups, sometimes it's about providing that for yourself. But I do feel like this is in terms of two people coming together, and particularly with this card, the Lovebirds, it really does lean into that romantic relationship, intimate relationship, as opposed to like a friendship relationship or work or a family, friendship, soulmate, that sort of thing. I do feel it is leaning obviously towards that romantic relationship. So you could be meeting somebody that fits that bill if you are a single Sagittarius. Or if you are in a relationship or in a new relationship, it might be that you do find that the relationship is kind of elevated to a new level as well. The next card out is the Two of Wands. And this is in the position of something that may come as a surprise or something unexpected this week. Look, I'm less convinced of that because this is really, as I said, it's a crossroads. It's a do I go this way, do I go that way? You've got the Two of Swords as well. So I actually don't think it's come out of nowhere. I don't think it's a surprise. I feel like it's something that may have been percolating for a while. What I will say is that sometimes you've just got to trust that the going option might actually be better for your expansion and your growth. Okay, so we've got the cat here. She's got the key, she's got the lock. So she's in control, she can make the choice. And we know that the curiosity of the cat, they're always wanting to explore and find new lands and see what else is out in the world. And that's the sense that I really get with the Two of Wands, particularly this Two of Wands. It's about, are you bold and brave enough to actually move out of that comfort zone, move out of that safe space and find something new, okay? And it doesn't have to be a physical move. It can be a physical move, but it may be some kind of move, even in terms of, it could be you could move house. You could, even if you move around the corner, it's still a move. So you could move jobs. You could move positions in your existing job. So whatever it is, it doesn't have to be a physical move. but very often it can be. So do take it as it resonates. I will bring in the Seven of Swords at this point. So this is our message from the universe. So I want to bring that in because obviously they're going to be, nicely linked, nicely related there. So in both cases, these cats don't know which way to go. And I've spoken about the Two of Wands. With the Two of Swords, it really is about, for me, it's about stepping out of your mind. Okay, so the swords are all about being in the mind, the intellect, the wit. So for me, this Two of Swords is about stepping out of the mind, taking that blindfold off. I'll hold that up again in case I didn't before. Taking that blindfold off, uncrossing your arms, okay? You're closing off your heart chakra there. Uncross your arms, take the blindfold off, look around, because once you can see clearly, you can see which way you want to go. It's a bit difficult to make a decision without seeing everything before you. But the other thing I'm going to ask you to do is see with your third eye. So see intuitively what is best for you and open that heart up and feel into what is best for you. Okay, does that make sense? The next card out we have for you is the Sun. And it's sitting in the position of how we can stay grounded and focused this week. What a beautiful card. I mean, it's a beautiful card, but what a beautiful card to have in that position. So to me, there's a couple of things. It could be a literal, go out in the sunshine, feel that warmth of the sun, get the nourishment, get the vitamin D. How great is vitamin D for us? But it's also about reminding ourselves to play, reminding ourselves to have fun, to just embrace life. You can see how joyous and, just in the now that gecko is. I think it's a gecko, some sort of lizard. You can see how in the now she is. She's just rocking it. And as I said, it really is about also standing in your power, standing in that solar plexus space of I am. This is who I am, and I am brilliant and strong and bright and light and happy and sunshine. We are all of those things, and not wavering from that. So remembering and centering yourself into that position of who you are. The next card out is the Three of Cups, and this is sitting in the position of your emotions this week. So a really beautiful card to have in the terms of the emotions. It sits really well with the Sun there, and again with the Ten of Cups beneath it. So this end row here is just, I actually don't think you could get three better cards in terms of feeling really good, feeling abundant, feeling happy, feeling joy. This particular card, the Three of Cups, is speaking to me about bringing that joy from either side, obviously, bring that joy into celebrating with your soul tribe, with your soul family. It could be blood family as well. Whatever it is, it's celebrating, but it's celebrating with people that really get you, people that really know you, that know the true you, know that I am you. Okay, so you could be feeling really joyous and happy and obviously abundant this week, which is fabulous. So I'll move straight into the Ten of Cups, and it is sitting in the position of your inspirations this week. So it could be that these relationships, these feelings of joy, abundance, happiness, it could be that these relationships inspired you this week. And of course, I mean, it would be very inspiring to be, surrounded by those emotions for the week. So it's just amazing. All right, we've got a bit of a hiccup here. What's going on here, Sagittarius? The Eight of Swords, okay? This is sitting in the position of how we can best support ourselves. So what I would say with this card in this position is it's tying back into that, what I said about the Sun, that sense of I am. So it's about knowing yourself. How you can best support yourself, know yourself. Know that you are this strong, capable, fiercely independent, brave, all of the bold, great things you can say about this beautiful horse, because she can quite easily, wrestle out of those ropes, take that blindfold off, and those swords, they're they're no barrier for her at all. She would just, just walk straight past them. The Eight of Swords is often about imagined restrictions or imagined, a sense of imagined entrapment, I guess. So in terms of best supporting yourself, maybe it's about actually realizing that some of the restrictions that you see in your world may be not as significant, not as catastrophic as what you may see them to be. Again, that indigo in the background there, it might be an invitation for you to see with your third eye the reality of those restrictions, okay? They're not actually there. The next card out is the Hermit, and this is sitting in the position of our relationships this week. So it may be, even though you've got the Lovers card here, it may be that sometimes to really evolve a relationship, sometimes we need that space to ourselves. So you might find some space to yourself to take yourself away, even if it's a day, at a day spa, or take yourself off for a bushwalk, or, explore the city for a day. Whatever it is that you would like to do, maybe do it on your own so that you can rediscover that light that's inside you, rediscover what you have to offer, what you bring to the table, and then you're able to take that back to a relationship, and you are then in this relationship, it's beautiful because we've got the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, they're opposite. Here you've got the Hermit and the Sun. So with you taking yourself away, even for a short time, identifying who it is that you truly are, that solar plexus I am, you can come back into that relationship as a full, authentic version of yourself. And that makes that relationship even better, because we don't want to be in a relationship and be compromising who we are. We need to be in a relationship and be free to express our true selves, okay? The next card out is the Three of Swords, and this is sitting in the position of your career. So the sense I'm getting there is there may be some grief, loss, disappointment, something surrounding a job or a career, whatever it is that you do as the bulk of your life. So it almost feels like there may have been a loss of a job, even a loss of a career, loss of status, something like that. But, like these things happen to us for a reason, okay? And they happen to us to make us stronger, to lift us up, and let's welcome in the Judgment card, because it may well be that if there's been a loss, it's because you've heard a call, and you might have heard a call to a greater purpose, a call to a greater soul purpose for you. You might have heard a call to a new job or a new pathway that really inspires you, that you're really passionate and excited about. So try not to, and I know you're not, because you've got all of these really positive cards, positive emotions, abundance, joy, etc. So you're not focused on that. You're not stuck on that. You've actually embraced this idea of moving forward, and the Knight of Wands is moving forward obviously very fast. So I think that's really good. The only other card we haven't really touched on is the Seven of Pentacles, and it may well be that this is kind of a long-term card. So it's about reaping the rewards for hard work that you have already invested. So it may be that whether this new stepping up, this new call to a new purpose, may be something that you've been, tending to for a while. It may be that this do I stay or do I go decision has kind of been in the background there for a while. So whatever it is, there's something there that you've been nurturing, that you've been growing. Again, it could easily be this relationship. You may have been very much invested in this relationship, and it may be that is what has allowed it to move to this higher level. It's also quite possible that this Judgment card has helped to elevate that relationship to that, that high level lover's energy as well. So Sagittarius, it's all good. I love it. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do like, share and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next week. All right, my friends. Bye-bye.